How's it going, guys? My name's Shane. Welcome back to the Horror Basement, another installment in the classic horror review series. Today we're going to be talking about The Phantom from 10,000 Leagues, or as I like to call it, Attack of the Giant-Ass Iguana. So this movie begins with a fisherman out in the ocean, a good ways away from shore, being dragged out of his boat and killed by a big-ass iguana. So essentially, when you think of the monster or the phantom from this movie, just picture the gill man from Creature from the Black Lagoon with less of a budget, and instead of his normal head, just put a big paper mache iguana head on top. So that creature ends up killing the fisherman, and his body washes up on shore, which draws our protagonist to this small town to investigate the case. And our protagonist's name is Ted Baxter, but that is only his alias because he is actually well-respected nuclear physicist Dr. Stevens, who looks kind of like a mix between Rod Serling from The Twilight Zone and Joe Bob Riggs. So Dr. Stevens is investigating this on behalf of the government, which we find out later, because it turns out the big-ass iguana is guarding an underground cache of plutonium or some other atomic chemical, which essentially turns this little spot in the ocean into a photon death ray of some kind. Which is, poorly explained and complete gobbledygook because this was made back in 1956. But the vast duration of the movie, as opposed to a creature feature or a horror film, plays out kind of like a crime drama or a police procedural, with Dr. Stevens trying to figure out who created this monster and who's trying to benefit from this underground plutonium deposit, when really there's only one reasonable suspect who we know from the beginning is up to something, which is the nefarious Dr. King, or Professor King, who is a kooky old mad scientist with a secret lab that no one else is allowed into. So Dr. Stevens, the good guy, spends most of the movie snooping around into Dr. King's business while hitting on Dr. King's young daughter, Lois. And of course, after a whole bunch of unnecessary plot, the government is ready to come in and crack down on Professor King when he has a change of heart and rows his little rowboat out into the ocean to blow up himself and the beast, or the phantom, which it's never explained why this big-ass iguana monster is referred to as a phantom, probably just for a better movie title. But Dr. King kills himself and kills the beast by blowing himself up with dynamite, and that leaves Dr. Stevens to fall in love with his daughter. So overall, this is the perfect example of a no-budget 50s creature feature, which tries to pad the runtime with a bunch of crime drama and spy thriller shite to make up for the fact that their monster looks terrible and the film has pretty much nothing going for it. So overall, I would not recommend this one. That's going to be it for today's video. If you enjoyed it, please leave a like. Hit that subscribe button to join the Basement Army. And I'll see all you in the next one. Thank you.